Hey, look at that.
But
Nice
this is
burp.
Xanadu last.
This is. I mean, it's like Xanadu, like second last. I think there was one more after this. Um.
Those other Falcom games.
Hmm. But
Hmm.
yeah, I wanted to try this one for a while. It seemed interesting. Um, but uh, it's like a Diablo like.
Hmm.
So it's not fast like Ys is, and that's what I like about Ys. I'm kind of an Ys simp. At this rate, but
Um. Yeah, I always thought this was for the PSP, but I don't think it
uh,
is. It was for the PS2, wasn't it?
hold on, just let me check.
And wasn't I'm pretty sure there was Xanadu on the N gauge, which looked hilarious.
Yes, there's the N-Gage version. Um, yeah, that like you pointed out one time that the N-Gage version had the boss music from E6, which is really weird. Like they
Hmm.
just lifted it.
Hmm.
They're not
Well, they're
related
allowed
at
to.
all.
I know, but they can.
Yeah, they could
So
be in the
whatever.
future at some point.
Uh. Well, I mean, when I said they can, I mean that Falcom can.
Oh
Like, it
yeah,
doesn't.
oh yeah,
It's
they can
not
get
illegal.
away with it. Certainly
And
can.
I was yesterday. I was listening to the vocal version of Mighty Obstacle.
Oh yeah. Uh
It
huh.
just came up and I was listening to it. And then now we're here. We are playing this, which may feature it. I don't know.
Yeah. That track is great. It's so
They
addicting.
uh they sing a lyric, a Japanese like English lyric something version of it. I don't know if it was English or Japanese or they had one of those things where they sing a little bit of English in it, but it sounded really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really love the vocal version, but it's there. Um, yeah, Xanadu. We just called it Xanadu because the word sounded cool. Um, uh, actually, on the Switch, or I don't know, maybe it's on Steam.
Ah.
Uh, they have ports of a lot of these ancient Japanese PC games, and there's a lot of those Falcom things in there in their
Wait.
original form.
What was that?
And
Grim.
if you look up Egg Console, um, EGG console, Egg Console, it's I'm loading the Nintendo Life article. Uh, Full game list: PC-88, MSX2 on Nintendo Switch best games to start. The Switch has been a boon for retro gaming enthusiasts. Blah blah. Egg Console is a series of Japanese home computer games that are being ported to Switch by retro specialist D4 Enterprise. The often forgot generation of games is often hard to get your hands on. Um, Now, is Egg Console on Steam or something else? You know, if you particularly wanted to buy these instead of just emulating them or whatever,
Oh,
or
wait.
running them in some kind of, you know,
Oh, well, hold on again. I feel like I've missed some information here. What is Egg Console?
I that's what I hate about it. I can't stand the way they name this. You know how it's nothing. Um, it's you know how like in it's like you know how in Japan they'll have like oh, we're releasing all these Sega games under the Sega Ages line.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
So
Like this,
that's
but they called it
so
Egg Console
Egg Console.
to,
Why did they
to make
call
it
it Egg
hard to
Console?
understand.
Okay. I, hmm. Maybe if you're like a Square and you want to not sell your games, like
Hmm.
you'll put all your money into developing the game and then you know uh, put everything else into not selling it. Then you put out your Egg Console line, and then your advertising is limited to like Wikipedia or something.
Mm-hmm. Anyway,
Nintendo Life.
there's I
Um,
put it on chat, and it's not on Steam. What the hell? Why?
PC-88 MSX2. Um.
They're not translated. A lot of them. They're just straight up
Oh.
for some reason, and they include a lot of old Japanese PC games that I was interested in playing.
Yeah.
But it has all the old Falcom slop.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not fixed up at all. So they're old and nasty.
Yeah.
But it's interesting though. But Egg Console has been doing it for a while now, and they slowly are leaking these games out
Egg
onto
Console.
the Switch, but not Steam. I don't know why.
Is the publisher called Egg Console, or is the Egg Console this thing that... Wait. Is it Falcom only? D4 Enterprise?
I don't think so.
D4 Enterprise, that was it. Yeah.
You can get the PC-88 version of Xanadu through Egg Console.
Okay.
Hydlide 2, Hydlide 3, Sylpheed. I have that on Sega CD. Thexter, Wanderers from East, a few other East ones.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, we're gonna be Egg Boy, I guess. This is an old company. Like they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
And they're something to note is they're totally reliant on AA releases.
Yeah, I know.
Like everyone
they have
says,
no AAA thing.
Everyone says that AA games, like, they don't sell. You got to make gacha slop on side and blah 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 blah. But no, these guys are still alive.
I know. Well, let's just look at that up here.
Hell, this port, this version of Xanadu Next, the Steam version, just came out like, what was it, 2020?
Yeah, they re-released stuff, but they re-released stuff like the East 1 and 2 remake, and then what is it, the remaster of the remake? Isn't there 3 versions of that? And then there's East whatever, the Oath and Felgana that got remade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
yeah, well, that's just
that they go back and re-release stuff. But Nihon Falcom, a Japanese video game developer, best known for East, Trails. They are credited with pioneering action role-playing. Founded March 1981.
Mm-hmm.
So it's ancient.
That's crazy. That's when Pac-Man came out.
I was just gonna you stole it right out of my mouth. I was just gonna say I was gearing up to say we're in Pac-Man land here.
Yeah.
We're in Pac-Man town now. When you go to the early 80s. Yeah. Most Falcom's games have been ported to various video game consoles. They've only developed a few non-PC video games themselves. The company's division mainly for PCs rather than consoles, set them apart from their rivals Enix and Square, but limited company's popularity in the Western world. The
dialogue doesn't auto-advance. I just realized that.
I don't think anybody owns Falcom. I can't seem to pinpoint it. What's going on?
Like
how they're making money. I can't seem to figure it out. Do they have a gacha?
No, I don't think so. I think like they make a lot of Trails and whatever games. They usually have one of those every year, and they've got a dedicated following. East isn't that big. Like I think East 10 came out in 2015, and then
East,
no, not 2020.
Yeah,
2019, I think. Yeah.
It was East Nordics was like 2 years ago or a year ago.
Really?
X.
Oh, that was the PC. Yeah. So
But
the PC version was a year or so after the.
and this is weird, but they've like admitted that the original version of East Nordic sucks, and they're remaking it. Do you see that?
Really? Oh, I never heard
Yeah,
that.
East Proud Nordics or whatever is going to be like the fixed version of East Nordics.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, I seen this is only the second time I saw this in my life. I saw it with another double A Japanese slop with Metal Max Xeno. Metal Max
Mm-hmm.
Xeno came out like 6 or 7 years ago, and they were like, "Oh man, oh that sucks," and they remade it like 2 years later.
Mm-hmm. Was that good? Like, did you
I
try
like the
that?
remake, but I like it, but no one on earth is gonna like it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like it's very has a super limited appeal, and it's obviously cheap. It's very
Mm-hmm.
cheap. They don't have a lot of money, but I like it though. But if you can get it for like $10, it'd probably be pretty good. But there's just not a lot to it, and it's just for people who like are interested in playing something in a weird setting
Mm-hmm.
with weird stuff, and are interested
Yeah, the setting's weird. That's for
uh,
sure.
in zooming in on weird little parts for things and seeing which are better and which are worse, like things like
Okay,
that.
you got my attention.
Yeah, it's not for everyone, but Metal Max has been better in the past because the same way that East has been better in the past by comparison,
Mm-hmm.
like it in this the era that this game comes from is where these Falcom games looked and felt the best,
Yeah.
I would say, because they were like on par with what you would expect. Like, oh, okay, it's
Uh,
it,
yeah,
it
it's like
works like a normal game. Like,
they were always
um,
like they're always like a generation behind. Like this is 2005, and
yeah,
it sure doesn't look it. Looks like 2001. But
Metal Max. Previously, Metal Max looked pretty crazy. I felt pretty crazy. It was pretty cutting edge, and then slowly, they're like a. I don't even want to say a PS2 game. It's like a PSP game.
mhm.
It's like still in like 2020 something. It's like PSP games, and
Yeah.
I say this every time when I complain about the way East games look. I say the same thing. Is that I'm not asking for much. I'm just saying, you know, there's some old games that look good still, but Falcom games, they look like an ugly PSP game
Mhm.
still. They
Mhm.
gotta, how about characters have an outline or
Well,
something,
yeah.
like
Well,
something,
I was just
something.
thinking about that. Like I finished 9 recently, East 9, and it was like
Is that Monstrum Nox or something?
it's Monstrum Nox, and it's like it's probably one of their ugliest games, aside
It
from the
looks
character
hideous.
models.
Yeah.
It's like just the environment. I don't know. There's like no style to it at all,
Yeah, style.
and
That's what I'm
they
trying
used
to
to have
say.
style.
They don't look like anything. It's just like
Yeah.
they look
It.
like if you could put together a 3D game with RPG Maker, that's what it would look like.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 3D RPG Maker. That's what's going on right now. It's like they lost something in the transition to like HD or something. If you go back and try Oath and Felghana, like that game, it looks all right. It holds up. There's something about the contrast and everything, and the way the pre-rendered character models look.
Yeah, we need the 3D ones, the recent East games. They need like higher contrast. They need like lighting should be characters should cast a black shadow
Hmm.
on the ground that's always black or something like that, something funny. They should have a thin black outline, and I don't know, they just should be like put in less colors but make them brighter. Like, so instead of having 200 different colors in a scene, we'll have 50 or something, and it'll be brighter. Something.
Hmm.
Somebody needs to come in and just tell them to shut up.
And I think
Shut up.
yeah, shut up,
Fix
Otter.
it.
But no, one of the main things is that like anime style games, the characters are way too well, they're too bright. Like they have no saturation. It's like you're looking at them and they don't look like they have any depth.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's
not. They
trying
don't
to look
belong there.
it's trying to
They
look
don't belong.
2D, but
Yeah.
it doesn't look 2D. And it's also a problem that like was it Falcom Games and those other like AA publishers that are still alive for some reason. Their games are all starting to blend together in style. Yeah.
Yeah, they're.
Like,
I played Star Ocean 6, and it genuinely like it looked asset flippy.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't quite describe it, but I'd just go to a town and it would just be like, man, this is an asset store. I can't quite explain why. It's just like it feels like in this scene here, things were made for this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, or it's lifted from a very similar game that they already made. But now, if they made this game now, it would be asset flippy, and it would just the architecture would seem like it's not from this world. That boat wouldn't seem like it's from this world, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not. It's a small thing. Each individual time you do it, it's small and it's not a problem. But when you do it all the time, and it compounds on itself, and eventually it feels like you're playing around in an asset store. It's hard to explain, but it does happen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
so right here, like the architecture here, the way things are kind of like brown, the lighting, it feels like it belongs here to me. The way this looks, like it looks good.
I like the way they I like the way they position furniture in the environment. That's something that stands out to me. Like you got the little bench there, and the 2 chairs on the other side, a little meal cup, and you got a little centerpiece here. Got like haphazardly placed
it feels better than East Nordic to me. I don't know. Looks better than that.
Well, yeah, like the new East games, they don't have assets like that. They don't have like little trinkets laying everywhere. I think that's part of the problem.
I played the demo for East Nordics.
Oh yeah, I never touched it yet.
Other than that, I don't know.
I will play every East game. I know that for a fact. But I mean they're still fun. I like mashing buttons, but yeah, they gotta get some new art direction.
Will you actually tolerate the bump combat? Can you do it?
Okay. I like the bump combat on the remake because it was like a 360 direction, 360 degrees. I don't like it on the like PC 88 and stuff. Cause like we did like East 1 on this channel, and I don't know. That's like that's been surpassed, to say the least. That whole system, but no, I like the simplicity too. Like the day these games become complex, it's the day I stop playing them. Speaking of which, like I tried to get into I tried to play like Trails in the Sky FC or Tits FC as I call it, and holy crap. Like that's the opposite of what I like, honestly.
Yeah,
like it's such a slow progression.
A Trails game like 20 years ago or 10 years ago for a second, and I don't know. I don't remember anything about it.
It takes so long to like introduce anything gameplay wise. Like it's all about the world building and all that crap, but like gameplay enjoyers like myself just have nothing to really latch onto.
Gameplay appreciators.
Yeah.
When I say appreciator, it has a different context somehow.
Well, I think the connotation's a little more sexual nowadays. Oh, you're a gameplay appreciator, huh? A gameplay fetishist. This does not, like... I mean, it does have style, but this does not look good for 2005. Not by a long shot. Like, we're in a post... I always compare PC games to Half-Life. Like, that's where my brain goes immediately. And we're in a post Half-Life 2 world, if you can imagine that.
Yeah.
Why am I lagging right now? What the heck? Oh, my CPU's maxed out, that's why. Okay, well, I guess we'll just be dealing with that. You gotta buy keys in this game. There's only one type of key, and whether you have a key or not...
Now, reverse this. Start with 100 keys, and the only way to get money is to sell them.
Oh my... Yes, uh-huh. Yeah, I like that idea of yours, like that we're...
When are we gonna patent that? We have to patent it.
You have finite keys, and the only way to make money is to sell them.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, there's another
So it's
key.
just one of those games. It's just one of those games where there's one town and one huge dungeon type thing.
I don't know, but you know, the way they were talking about these ruins, there's implied that there's more of them. Like I'll be able to leave the town at some point, but this is level 1 at least. Oh no, monsters. So yeah, click on the bats, and you do more damage if you attack from behind or to the side. And same for them. I wonder if there's a term for, like, Diablo-likes that are hit scan versus Diablo-likes that have, like, pill-shaped hitboxes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's like this one's got... This one uses hitboxes, like, if you're out of the way of an attack, you'll almost certainly dodge it. But some games just... Like, if you're anywhere nearby, you'll get hit. If you're within range, you'll get hit.
Yeah, it's like one of those games where Final Fantasy 12 is a little bit like that, where it looks like you can dodge things, but you kind of can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The combat is a lot more.
It's a hit scan RPG. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And like MMOs like to do that too.
When I first played Final Fantasy 12, first time I played 12, I was like, oh wow, you kind of there's kind of not that much of a point to it being real time,
Oh my
quote unquote.
god.
Like it's kind of not, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very obviously ATB, but you can just move around.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of ATB. It's like the opposite, almost, because you use a skill and then your cooldown fills up. It's the opposite of ATB. It's time action battle.
Oh, yeah. I remember when, like, see the little window in the bottom left showing you what you're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember when games were so graphically bland that was important? Like, I remember, like, playing older, like, roguelikes and stuff like that, and newer ones that are, like, kind of pared down on purpose. You kind of tend to look at that more in those games.
Yeah.
Right? Because you kind of need to see it. You just we're past the point where you need to see that kind of in this game.
Hmm.
Now, are these items in these chests like always that, or is this random?
No, it's not randomized.
Okay.
I don't think. I mean, we might see randomized things in the future. I don't know. It's obvious where the inspiration is, so who knows where this goes. But buying keys is kind of weird, because, like, I'm done, like, I'm out of keys, and I have to go back and buy more.
Yeah, you have to go back? Okay. Alright. You can't just, summon a portable merchant?
I mean, you should be able to. It's a little magic merchant.
Pocket merchant.
But, to summon the merchant, it costs a key. Got Ass Man and an Egg Boy.
You ever watch that show, Ass Man and Egg Boy?
Oh yeah, that was great. It was a 90s classic.
Funimation dub was a little strange, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because they had to change him to Butt Boy and Ass Boy. Or, I mean, no. Butt Boy and... Butt Boy and Eggman. So...
Yeah.
That almost sounds worse.
You know what? I think if they remake this game, they have to replace the 2D art of all these characters with something hideous. That's what they should do.
Yeah.
I hope they do that. That's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't change it back.
No, you... Remember that game that came out with 2 different art styles? There's like a...
I've seen it a few times.
Yeah, there was a game... There's a Japanese game that came out with 2 separate swappable art styles. Like
Star Ocean 1 has it.
Oh, yeah?
Star Ocean 1 HD remaster thing. You can pick 2 different art styles from the like the character dialogue screens, like, and I think you can do it in the Star Ocean 2 remaster as well. I think you can, but I'm not buying that game because it's HD 2D, and I can't. Just can't be dealing with it. I just can't do it.
No,
I don't like it.
No.
Why are we okay with having our 2D sprite hidden behind things all of a sudden? Why are we okay with that? Have you noticed that? These HD 2D
you mean like
you can go behind things?
You mean like clipping into things?
Like, well, I played the demo for the HD 2D remaster of Star Ocean 2.
Oh, wait,
and I also played the demo for like Octopath Traveler and the demo for Live Alive, the HD 2D remaster of that game. And the same thing happens. It's got weird ass lighting on 2D sprites where it doesn't belong. Bloom lighting, it's hideous. And characters in a 2D game, you move up, down, left, right. You're on the X and Y plane, kind of, right? But with these 2D, 3D games, you can walk in the Z direction, and I can see my sprite get smaller.
Yep.
And I I can walk like behind a thing and get lost, and it's just so weird. And I end up having the same problems that I had with beat 'em ups when I was a kid, where I couldn't get on the same plane as the enemy to punch them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has those. It has that.
A
Which
lack of
is
depth perception.
it's so annoying.
Hmm.
It's so annoying. I just won't play these HD 2D games.
It's
They
hard.
better not do that with Chrono Trigger. They
It's
better not.
it's hard to move almost. It's like
I don't
it
want to.
feels odd.
And you know, God, man, you know it's popular too. It's
Uh-huh.
popular.
Uh-huh.
That's what's so crazy about it. I hate it, but it's popular. People seem to genuinely want these HD 2D remaster things, and it's going to happen with Chrono Trigger. I guarantee it. Guarantee. And
Don't
it's just
say
gonna
it.
It's just going to be weird. Like it's going to be.
You're
there's gonna
right,
be
but
an
don't
enemy
say
in
it.
front of Chrono. There's going to be an enemy in front of Chrono, and they're going to be like the same height.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna. Ooh, what the hell? Where am I? It's just gonna be. It just doesn't need it, and it's gonna have lighting. Ooh.
Yes, it is gonna have lighting. Oh man, the environments are gonna be so beautiful. They're gonna be so blown out with effects, and it's gonna be very hard to see, very hard to move around. And Chrono's just gonna use his original sprite. 'Cause that's what we want. Oh no! Even more.
Did you ever see those people who call him Chrono?
Yeah, yeah. Well, like
Why do they do
my
that?
my cousin when I was a kid.
Why?
Ow.
Why do they do that?
Oh, that's not it. Okay.
I understand some
start
people
from
call
last
him the game Chrono Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that, but in my mind, chrono, chronometer, chronological.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's where it gets a little hairy, but I've always said Chrono Trigger,
Yeah.
and I've always called him Chrono. And a few times I even renamed him CHRONO,
Uh-huh.
just to make it the same. But, yeah. Man, why aren't we playing Chrono Cross right now?
Oh, cause yeah,
With just the dying clown orchestra for a battle theme.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather eat poop. I mean, no, don't get me wrong, guys. Don't get me wrong, guys. I love Chrono Cross, but I'd rather eat poop than play it.
That's everybody who says they love Chrono Cross.
Uh-huh.
No, I did beat Chrono Cross, and I do not understand anything that happened. Past a certain point, the story is completely unfollowable. I don't understand it. It's the worst battle theme, one of the worst I've ever heard for a Battle 1 from somebody who knows better.
Yeah.
I think it's Mitsuda. It's the same
Oh, really?
composer.
Yeah. Well.
Chrono Trigger. I can't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so. It's just so nothing. Like the world in Chrono Cross is small. There's not a lot going on.
Do I need this?
You don't do a lot.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, look. Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger have the same composer. I needed to check just because the Battle 1 is so bad in Chrono Cross. It's unbelievable.
Had to make sure. Nope. Oh, stop that. Now, if I do spend the entire game in this stupid little, like, back alley crypt, that would be hilarious. But, somehow I doubt it. A bone! For some reason, that bat's chest or bat's bones were in a chest. Well, I guess everyone has bones in their chest, but
When you die, what do you want to drop? There's a question.
I've what do you drop?
What do you want to drop?
I guess in this game, if you dropped your keys, that'd be pretty punishing.
No, I said what if you die in real life?
Oh, in real life. That's a surprisingly deep question.
I know, it's kind of interesting. I was thinking if I die in real life and somebody loots my body, I want to be my body. I want it to be holding the complete starter set of clothes that you already started with.
Yeah.
Haha.
Or like drop a broken straight sword.
Yeah. A wooden spoon. Like this is Oblivion.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, I want to, when I die, I want to drop a rat.
Drop another enemy.
You can, yeah. No, you can loot their corpse, and it's one of those things where it tests you to just seeing how quickly you're pressing the take all button.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just hit take all, you take a rat into your inventory, a live rat, and he eats consumables that you have if you don't get rid of them.
Ooh, ow.
Haha. I love those things that test to see if you're paying attention.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like can't enemies drop like trapped chests in wizardry?
Yeah, there's all kinds of things like that. There's like creeping coins and stuff that will punish you. You have to, if you don't get this item, you get an item, you don't know what it is. You have to get it appraised.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're good enough in appraising, you can find out if it's cursed. If you put it on and it's cursed, you can't take it off.
Yeah.
Ever. Shit like that. It's hilarious. But you can just wing it and try it, and maybe it'll be good. Like that. Speaking of that, the remake of Wizardry 1, which is so expensive on Steam, I can't believe it. Trust me, I know what you're getting. It's not that much of a game for like $50, but I'll get it when it's $20. But now I might not, because they just replaced in early access for Wizardry 1 remake. All through early access, they were using a very good version of the Japanese soundtrack for Wizardry 1. That so when Wizardry came out, it had no music, obviously. But then the Japanese ports for like newer hardware, they made their own soundtrack, which became famous in its own right as a cool soundtrack. That was the biggest inspiration for Dragon Quest soundtrack for that. If you listen to the Wizardry 1 soundtrack from Japan, it sounds exactly like Dragon Quest. So Dragon Quest kind of owes its soundtrack to that game, the port of Wizardry 1, I mean. And so everybody loved this early access version of the Wizardry 1 remake because it used that. It used the Japanese music, but in like kind of like a different little bit of a remix. And when it went to 1.0, they got rid of it and replaced it with a brand new soundtrack that everybody hates, and you can't turn it back.
That's scripted. There's no way that isn't scripted.
You can't turn it back. Yeah, you can't turn Wizardry 1 soundtrack back to the old version.
Really?
The remake. You can't. Yeah, so people are trying to mod it out, to mod back in the old soundtrack. It's so annoying.
That is annoying, damn.
I'm not buying it until they announce that they can turn it back.
Yeah. That is expensive too. That's like a full price game.
That's what I said at first. I said there's a lot for what you get in that. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
For what there's only 10 floors, unless they added some more shit. And it's like to these days, it's not that hard. It was really, really hard back in the day because you didn't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was no map. You had to figure it out on your own. The graphics did not help at all, and you had to type in the spells. And the spells were not in English. They were in like Duma pick and these words that are like in wizardry ease or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had to know what. It's weird, but the original wizardry, there was wizardry involved in playing it because you had to know how to spell the spells. Imagine if in this game, if you wanted to use a spell, you had to stop and then remember what the spell is called to cast it, and it's not English.
Yeah. Yeah, like action games should start doing that. Action games should like put all the movement on your mouse so that the keyboard can be used to type commands while you're running around dodging things.
It's an interesting idea.
And they're defensive spells too. So like if you type in like magic parry a few frames before an attack, you parry it. I'll never swing a sword again. Keyword sword. I can swing an axe. I can swing every other type of weapon, just not swords. I'm sorry, I should have clarified. What do you mean? I was about to retire. You'll never swing a sword again, but you can swing anything else in existence, no matter the weight. Your your wounds are very specific in that way. Your bones are fused together so that they can't break.
Don't worry, I can use this. It's not a sword. It's a long sword.
This is a katana, not a sword.
This is a short sword.
This is a bardiche.
This is a flamberg.
Flamburger.
Yeah.
You take pride to live in this era. Oh, what the hell? Her name just appeared there in the corner. Weird little dialogue bug. I just want my fighting hand back. Oh yeah, no wonder his hand looks terrible. There's like a big hole in it. Sylphid. Physical stamina. Maximum HP increased. Okay. All you needed was to be possessed by a fairy, I guess. Poor egg boy. Seems like something that'd be in like an Adult Swim cartoon. It's like it's this character Egg Boy who's always like the butt of the joke. He's like Butters in South Park. He's always like he's too pure for this world. Poor Egg Boy. He just wants to play Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Yeah, what's up? Is something going on with that game? Why is everybody talking about that?
I think when Hello Kitty Island Adventure showed up in that South Park episode, it wasn't a real game, and now it is. I think that's what's going on. They made it. And people like it too, which is hilarious. Everyone's playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure instead of WoW now. What's this? A music? Wait. Egg Boy plays Hello Kitty Island Adventure on his egg console. That's all he does.
I did like accidentally watch a little bit of like a new South Park episode, and
You cut out there.
They mentioned Baldur's. Yeah, I was just thinking they were playing Baldur's Gate 3 on South Park, and it was just so unfunny.
Oh,
Like they mentioned they brought it up out of nowhere. All you want to do is play Baldur's Gate 3, and it was just like, holy shit, this is bad.
Yeah, because that the World of Warcraft episode. I think it was like, was it kind of early, like season 2 or something?
Yeah. No, it was later.
Two or 3, 4, whatever. Make Love Not Warcraft. That's what it's called.
No, yeah, I know. That's what I just searched up. Season 10.
That's season 10. Oh,
I knew it was later, but
yeah. So that was later. But like, South Park sort of had a resurgence at that time, anyway.
When I was watching this, like I didn't put it on. Someone else was using Amazon Prime or whatever, and it was just on there, and they turned it on, and they were watching that, and that Baldur's Gate 3 line came up, and this person was a lot older than me, and I just didn't know what to say. It wasn't funny, and I knew they weren't going to understand what the hell Baldur's Gate 3 was, and I just felt bad. So this is freaking stupid. For sure.
But like, was there context? Was the episode about it, or
no? They just brought it up. No, it's not about that game. They just bring it up, and I don't stop dating things like that.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it.
References aren't funny.
Where's my stabby? Give me my sword back. Wait. Can I equip this now? No. Okay, I need more stats for the this thing, the whirlwind. So apparently, I can go level up here at the church, just like in real life. Allocate bonus points. Okay, that's 666. I might as well just do that. I also, something about that episode has been bugging me. Like, I thought that, filming, like an episode of a cartoon based on a video game using the character models would become a new thing. Like, I thought that would be the, like a recurring concept, you know? I thought I'd see more of that, but it just never happened again. That was the only time they were willing to ever do that.
Yeah.
Okay, heal potion. Okay. So, the keys are made of bones. So, as you find bones and sell them to the shopkeeper, the keys will reduce in price. And apparently, like, as you buy keys, they increase in price. How many do I have? One? And where's my skill at? Oh, there it is. I'll just buy one. Whatever. See, I'm getting the key anxiety already. Yeah, that's good. I'm good. What the hell? The 1570. Oh, that's a it's a little projectile. All right. What's this? People are upset about the music change in
Yeah, I'm just updating the chat
Wizardry.
here, so
Yeah.
it's permanent. Let's see it. Yeah, thanks. I bought this game and then it came back. I bought this offline single player game and then it came back one day and had a different soundtrack.
That's
Thanks a
that's
lot.
just tragic. What the hell? For Wizardry 1 too, like that's
Yeah, people had the
there's something
again, Wizardry 1 did not have a soundtrack, but the Japanese version came out in the 80s and that's the one we've had since the 80s. And they just shit on it.
Plunder,
Oh, well.
passive skill, drastically increases the gold to obtain
now.
from it. Yes, I want that. That's what the axe gives me? The axe makes me make more money? That's how bizarre.
Now I know why they called this game Xanadu.
Ah, yeah. Now I can't right-click anymore. Okay. Wait, I can right-click. Boom. Oh wait, that's the end of this area. Alright. Fair enough. I'm almost dead already. Oh yeah, did you see this?
What is it?
Oh,
I
wait
don't
for
know.
it. Hold on. I gotta get this thing first. Did you see how the crates work?
They slide down.
It's kind of bizarre. Like, no, you can smash it and make it half as big so that you can climb up.
What?
And then if you,
Okay.
like, if you smash it again, it just disappears. So there are probably going to be puzzles involving that.
I can see how that could get very complicated
Uh-huh.
when you have a whole room full of them.
Whoops. Damn. There we go. Get here. Oh, this is closed again? What the hell? Oh, there's... What the heck? There was more money in that chest. I'm glad I went down there. Can chests refill with things? If so, that's kinda... It's kinda next level.
Yeah, you should. You should be able to wait for a chest to age and get a better item.
Oh god, that's a Final Fantasy thing. They did that multiple times.
Yeah, in the original version of Final Fantasy 12 for the PS2, if you open this chest early, you can't get the Tornasol. So, sorry
Just
about that.
don't open this chest.
Yeah,
It's fine, just don't do
it's
it.
early. Really, there's a chest in like the first 2 or 3 hours of the game where it upgrades to a chest that's very important later. But if you open it early, it's gone. It's the stupidest thing ever.
Okay, we're allowed out of the city. We're going through the front gate, I think. Oh yeah, here's the problem. My GPU's at 0%, which means I'm on hardware rendering right now. That's why we're lagging to crap. All my streams have been laggy lately.
Yeah, this is the first area I saw from this game.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's familiar.
Yeah, it's really just starting to look like a randomly generated Diablo-style sort of thing now.
When are we fighting a boss?
I don't know.
You ever notice
Peaceful, purposeful young
when
woman. Oh.
when in life did you just start to understand video game terms? Can you remember before you understood what the word boss meant?
I cannot, actually.
I can. I remember not knowing what boss meant. I remember my cousin saying that some area had a boss, and I didn't know what that meant.
Well, that's a deep
But
cut.
Yeah, I had already played a lot of games,
Hmm.
but I never. I don't know. I thought that you
You,
just fight this enemy stronger for some reason. I don't
the
know.
bigger enemy is just a bigger enemy. It's not anything in particular. What do you
Yeah,
mean,
I didn't
boss? What do you?
know. I didn't
Yeah,
know what he meant.
I know
I
what
was
you mean
probably,
though.
I don't know,
Like
like
if you've never heard the
6 or
word
7.
boss before.
Yeah.
What was that? Just destroy all this local flora. The door with the giant round hole. Circular stone. Oh, wow. Okay. I like it when a mystery is solved within the span of one text box. How do we open this door? Perhaps this key will help. No, that's impossible. Kill yourself. Oh, geez, get these guys hurt. Ooh, damn it. Yeah, I'll lose my money. Whatever. Wait, I lost a bone too. That's not okay. They didn't tell me I'd lose a bone.
If you lose, we will remove a random bone from your body. Well,
Oh god.
completely
You're
random.
really taking a gamble with that.
I know.
That
It could be any bone. It could be one of the small bones from your ear, or it could be your leg.
It could be your
Yeah.
femur. Or it could
Yeah,
be your
what
entire
bone?
skull, even.
Yeah, I wish I could ask a doctor, like, if you had to have one bone removed from your body, what would it be? I wonder what it's
I
what's the
destroyed
bone
the
you can do
chest.
without the best? There's
It's gotta
probably
be
a bone in your body that you don't need somewhere.
one of
I
the
know
lower
that people
ribs,
can
I'm
go
sure.
without ribs.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
one of the lower ribs,
'cause
I'm sure.
I know people can get them removed, and I don't know 100% if a tooth counts as a bone. Because I have a relative that's missing a bunch of ribs, and she was born without them. She just didn't need them.
Oh yeah? Cool.
So if nature thinks you might not need them, they can't be very useful.
Yeah.
Some of the little extra ones, you know. And I said teeth because I'm missing teeth. I found out like 2 years ago. I went to the dentist, and they said
Ooh, it split up.
like there's something wrong with this tooth, but it's fine. It doesn't look like you need it anyway. And I said, what the hell are you talking about? And they said, well, you don't have that tooth on the other side anyway. So.
Huh. Really?
Yeah.
You don't have it?
I was born. I'm 30 something, and I found out I was born without the absolute furthest back tooth on the top side, and then on the bottom left side or something.
Oh yeah.
I'm missing 2 molars, and they were never there.
They were never there.
No, that they found out that the jaw is just does not have them.
Maybe
They're not in there.
maybe they just
So
you know how your teeth travel upwards as you lose your baby teeth? Maybe they went down
yeah,
instead. Maybe they're like
I don't know.
they're in your chin or something.
Like the little thing that juts out of the bottom of your jaw that holds the teeth is not big enough to have them.
Wow.
They're just not there. It doesn't. They don't have. They just don't have them. So like,
That's
you don't
pretty
need them.
crazy.
I know for a fact you probably don't need them. Some of those molars because I don't have them. So
Well,
I can lose them, but I don't know if they count as a bone.
Yeah.
Is a tooth a bone?
Well, I do know for a fact that humans have too many teeth. That's why wisdom teeth grow in. And they expect some of your teeth to be gone, and that's why most people get them removed.
Yeah, it's just one of those glitches with humans.
Yeah.
Like, teeth suck so much that they might as well just get rid of them. I don't know. I think if you get a toothache, you'll begin to wonder why we even have teeth.
Mm-hmm.
You think, why? Can't we just have one solid thing in there?
Yeah.
That doesn't hurt.
That's
so difficult.
I thought about that when I was a kid. Like, what are you losing by having one just solid chomper?
I don't know. I wish our skull actually came down through and busted through the flesh around our mouth, and it was one solid piece, and it was insanely strong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there was a hard enamel layer that when you crack that, it just grew back. Something like that, like, so you didn't ever have a problem.
Damn.
I think probably if things are allowed to continue without any kind of catastrophic problems, and evolution is allowed to take its course.
Oh my god.
You probably won't have teeth.
This is insanity.
You probably won't have teeth. You probably won't have ears. You probably won't have a nose per se. You probably will have like 3 fingers. You know, you just turn into an alien, but it's better. So we should do that. If it's better, well, you just don't need half the shit we have. It's all stupid.
Yeah, that's right. No, use it. Use it, dumbass. Don't just shoot at it. Now I'm liking this. I like a dungeon crawler where you're starting out and you can't make it like 2 rooms into the first dungeon. That's a sign of a good game to me. Shit.
Sign of a good game to me is where you can't figure out how to pick up an item.
Yeah, yeah.
And it takes 40 minutes to figure out how to pick up something.
Is that... No? Okay, never mind. I think there's a way up there. Is there? Is there? Is there? Is there? Dodge. No. Okay, never mind. I don't know what that is over there, but I'm not gonna find out. Oh, I haven't gone north yet. Ooh, no, no, no. Oh, jeez. I'm just thinking about how threatening it would be to just like say you're having a beef with somebody, and it looks like a fight's gonna start out, and they tie you up, and it's gonna be, and they say like, all right, That does it. You're losing a bone. You're losing one bone.
It takes out some kind of device that's designed for extracting a bone.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. And it starts like spooling up. Oh no! What? All right, here comes the bone. Here comes the bone remover, bone extractor.
It's like a it's a machine with all these robotic arms. Dude, these guys are immune to physical.
He go.
What the hell, man?
He goes to the screen and he goes to the screen and say, I don't know how many bones you have in your body, but whatever that maximum number is, it has a little random number generator that generates a random number between 1 and final bone. But every bone has a signature number attached to it. Oh, the number comes out and it's like 79. And then you hear you don't know what bone that is, and it's just like the machine is just powering up, and it's going to remove bone 79, and you're trying to work out in your head how hard, using every brain cell you have to try to figure out what bone that is. Oh, 79. That can't be that important. 1 must be the skull, right? Right. So
just
it's not
let
the skull.
Dude, just let it happen. You're gonna lose a bone. It doesn't. Freaking out about it isn't gonna change anything. Just kiss one of your bones goodbye. I don't know which one.
Bone 79 is the final digit on your left pinky finger. Like the last little bit of the
Oh,
knuckle.
that's not too bad. Oof. Alright.
The end of your pinky finger is just deflated.
Yeah, it takes the bone out. It doesn't like dismember you or anything. So like if you lose your femur, you'll just have like a foot flopping at the end of your leg. Damn it. No. I gotta lose my money again.
Oh my god, the femur is the longest, strongest bone in your body. Just looking it up. God, that sounds like a bad bone to lose. It's so long, and it's your one whole hip is just like you just got a shin now. All right.
Too bad. Oh, wrong way. Did you ever notice just how many, like, manga are based on wizardry? Like, they're specifically based on the plot of Wizardry 1, where there's a dungeon. There's a dungeon created by a wizard, and professional adventurers go and explore it, looking for loot, and no one's made it to the bottom, but whoever does will destroy the dungeon. That's it.
Yeah.
There's your plot.
I know. And there is a wizardry anime movie, so
yeah, and it's the same plot.
there you go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like, I've noticed this too, just kind of browsing around different streaming sites and stuff. How many anime are like literally like meta anime that are about video games? Have you noticed this?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of them.
What's going on with that? Why is that so popular right now? I don't know what the hell is going on. They're all like a video game. It's not enough to play the video game. You have to watch the video game. I don't understand.
It's not just like, it's not necessary to make like an isekai or whatever. It's not, they don't have to have literal game mechanics, but a lot of them just do.
Who started that?
I don't know.
I feel like there was something in the 2000s that was like that.
Yeah.
I feel like there was some original anime that kind of like
Uh,
it's not Sword Art Online, but
no, that
one of
wasn't
the
the first
before
one.
that. No. But yeah, you're right. Japan loves when they love something. That just we'll just use it forever. Uh, they love wizardry. If you go on, like,
Hmm.
uh, I went on like the wizardry subreddit is just about wizardry variants Daphne, that new Japanese gacha crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way it is. It's just they want it.
I don't
And
like that.
they I think it just got its Steam release, the new gacha one.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, people seem to like it, but I'm not playing gacha. The best way to probably play the first game is on Saturn, which is what I did. It's just
Yeah,
a
I
really
like the look of that one.
solid. It's a really, what do you say?
I like the look of it.
It's a very solid presentation of the first three games that is a good balance between complex and, you know, quality of life. It's pretty good. But
Okay.
like I said, if the one remake is on a really deep sale and I can swap the soundtrack, I'll get that. But
Mm-hmm.
these man, those later PC ones really need remakes. They're very rough. But I don't know, what do you expect? When Japan loves something, they love it a lot, and they're just gonna use it forever.
Yeah. It seems like that's they really.
Like Wizardry 1 is the entire reason why dungeon crawlers have one town.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's just that game. That's why.
And like Japan is kind of unique in how they sink their teeth into one thing, and then that just becomes the thing for the decade, and like there's no escaping it. You you don't really see that anywhere else. Like if the if kids think the guy in the like skin tight suit fighting bad guys is cool, then that's the end of it. You're
That's
just gonna
thing.
have like hundreds of them for the rest of time.
You play all these, you watch all these anime, and you play all these games, and you see all this Japan stuff, and other places too, that it kind of seeps into. But and then if you get old enough, you'll know that everything just came from something else. Like the fact that everything is from Wizardry, and everything is from Kamen Rider. Like the way Kamen Rider 1 is, like everything is just from that happens. Like characters transform, characters pose, the way the enemies are, the way they talk, the way the action works, the way the music kind of kicks in. It's everything is kind of a reference to it. But over time, it stops being a reference to it, and it starts being like a meta thing that we just all do.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, when I attack, I should call out my move. That's doesn't make any sense. But you just kind of know that you have to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody knows where this came from anymore. But
in a lot of cases, it's not necessary either. But they do it anyway.
You can
just
tell
for cool factor.
if you watch the first 13 episodes of Kamen Rider, the first arc, before it changes, like something happens. I won't explain it, but it's only 13 episodes. You can see this 1971. It's so early that they're not sure what they're supposed to do with the show, and it's so incredible to see like this Japanese superhero show where they're not sure how it's supposed to work. That's why it's so interesting. Like, Kamen Rider will walk off screen and come, like, the human version will walk away, and then Kamen Rider will just appear from behind a door or something.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know how to do a henshin in 1971. They're not sure.
Uh-huh.
It's so cool. And in the first episode, Kamen Rider doesn't say Rider Kick. He just kicks.
Yeah,
They weren't
I know
sure if
I know
you're
what you
supposed to
mean.
do that.
The
It's
tropes
interesting.
aren't there yet. It's too early.
Yeah, it's you can watch the first 13 episode arc of Kamen Rider, and there's no plot Rolodex.
Yeah.
Things happen in a way that doesn't make sense, like that we understand them now, how they would just happen in everything, over and over. But
Oh yeah, I got a really good example actually. I've actually been taking on the task of reading One Piece.
oh my god, no!
I'm chipping
Holy
away at
shit.
it. Honest to God.
Okay.
And there's this one time where Chopper, you know, the little reindeer guy with the hat.
Okay.
He's a little animal. He can transform, and he uses like he uses drugs to transform. And the way they introduce it is at the very end of the very end of the chapter, last panel, he takes out a little like yellow ball thing, and he says "Rumble Ball." And somehow, because I have experience in this, I instinctively know that that's his signature ability. He's going to use the rubber ball to transform, but they spoke nothing of that before then. So like, it's without context that makes no sense at all. He's just saying rumble ball.
When you heard him say, let me guess, when you saw Rumble Ball, you read it like Rumble Ball.
Rumble Ball, yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
That's how you read it. How did you know to do that?
Because I mean, that's the trope, right?
Right, I know. You know,
it's common sense.
Like the meta reality of these things, even though they don't make any sense, but we all think they make sense. I love it when you see kids like kids will make donut steals, and they don't know why they're so tropey, and you don't know why the kid is into these tropes that you know about, even though this kid is 10. It's just the waters that we swim in. We don't know why we have these things.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. I don't know. Like if you're gonna write, I'm just gonna out of nowhere write a plot, and I accidentally make it so the enemy explains what they're gonna do before they do it. I'm so used to slop that I just think the enemy has to do that. Why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
you start to think that's a good thing. Like, the enemy's gonna reveal his whole plan. Holy shit! What's Rumble Ball? I can't wait to see what Rumble Ball is in the next chapter.
And then he says Rumble Ball, and he transforms.
Man, One Piece is just madness. Like I can't really put into words how much of a phenomenon it is. It's like there's something there's something actually disturbing about like a weekly Shonen Jump manga that doesn't cheap out on the backgrounds.
It's been going on for so long. Is it over?
Like, no, like not. I think like 90 some volumes. I did the math, and it costs like $800 if you want to read One Piece legally. It's an actual epic. And unlike you can kind of compare it with Dragon Ball and how long it survived, but at the same time, Dragon Ball has gone through different iterations and gone through different. It's been passed on to different owners, but One Piece has just been that one guy this entire time. It's kind of insane.
These people to keep this? What drives these people to keep doing the same one? Like, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't he be like 5 different mangas deep now? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Why not? Like, why wouldn't you end it? Like, what's the
It's
point?
his entire life.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you just
Uh,
say, okay, well, that's it over. I
is
did
that
this
it?
for 5 years, and here's the next
Oh
one.
wait, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I
why?
don't know. It never had like a One Piece Z or anything either.
No.
So like that's why everyone. I think this was the case for me for years, and I think I can speak for it. Oh, there it is. Go walk through the water. I think I can speak for everyone when I say that it's scary to think about reading One Piece, because what if you get stuck, and what if you want to see the end of it, right? Like then you're a One Piece reader for the rest of your life. I just like it. And when I'm looking at it, like the the anime doesn't really get this across very well, but the art style in One Piece is really good, and the artwork is really consistent, and it's probably like it's a substantial amount better than most other comics of its type.
Oh my God, this is the
And
boss.
I'm just thinking about how much work it would take to draw these pages. And I just don't want to think about it, because it makes me feel like a chump for not doing that. Yeah, so this is where it would play Mighty Obstacle. But it's not for some reason. Oh, where's my music? Okay, I don't know how to attack this guy. No, that did 1 damage. Alright. No, I'm not losing any more money. What the hell was that? When did I get a sandwich? Alright, well, whatever. Oh yeah. I just thought, like, isn't Trails of Whatever kind of like that? Like, it's scary to get into because there's just so much shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is like that.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even think of it. I wouldn't begin to think of it. And they always say, like, each game is like 80 hours. And
You know what? It's people don't really consider how like not informed the average person is. People genuinely, I don't think developers do. I don't think anyone does consider just how uninformed the average person is. Because I know someone recently who didn't really know that like say Final Fantasy. I think that was the example they used. They weren't all one thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They thought I didn't play all the original games yet.
yeah.
You know, people think that.
Yeah, well, I mean, what if you weren't told?
I know.
It's
why
not
if you didn't.
like back in the day we used to joke about how Final Fantasy had like 60 billion games, but nowadays that's not so unusual.
Yeah.
There are like really there are series with really bad onboarding, as they call it, and if you want to get into it, it's just a massive investment. Okay, this is fake. This is a fake boss. What the hell? What do I do? Do I have to level up? I think I have to level up. Oh no, it's fine. It's just like... Start with the first one on the SNES, and so you know the basic plot, and then play all 6 of those games, and then you can move on to the PlayStation, then the PlayStation 2, and then the rest are on the GameCube. Oh, and then you have to play the spin-off that's on the N-Gage. Oh yeah, and you have to read all of One Piece too.
Okay, no problem.
Bonus points. I have 15. Yeah, that's why. Constitution. Physical defense and vitality. I need that. Magic resistance. Hit accuracy and evasion rate. I don't need that yet. Put this up to 10. See what happens. Then, whatever. Dump it all into strength. Whatever. We're good. I could dodge stuff. And buy health potions. Wait, what's this? Recipe... No. Close this guy. Get out of my way, chud.
Get out of my way, chub.
Oh, shit. What did I just do?
Man, I've seen this cutscene a few times now.
Yeah. I wonder why. No, I just like the cutscene.
Oh, okay.
I like the taste of the crack. That's why I smonk it.
I choose to be alone with the crack.
Still 1 damage, I don't know. Yep, still 1 damage. Alright, so increasing stats isn't the answer. What is the answer? What do you have to say?
Wait, what?
Eternal Maze.
It looks like the music we're looking for is exclusive to the N-Gage version.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Uh-huh. I knew that.
What the-
I was just joking.
I was just in disbelief trying to prove it to myself.
It's
for the last
'cause...
few minutes silently. What the? Come on.
Because they wouldn't do that normally. Like, they have some good composers. They can make original music. They don't have to reuse it.
Yes, they do. They can reuse that one.
Yeah, they can reuse that one, but and they should. But no, they don't want to. It's unethical. It's not proper. It's not ladylike.
It's not gentlemanly.
Okay.
My dream is getting darker in this town.
I'll check when I wake up. I'll check what time of day it is after I've slept. That's a good idea.
When I need to see what time it is, I'll just check my time book.
Heritage history. Arizona, Xanadu. I don't know, man. Like, I know it's supposed to be a paradise, but like the word Xanadu, it was never all that attractive to me. Doesn't make any sense.
I just had this daedra-sided coin in a video game where you throw it and it just gives you a random number between 1 and 3.
What?
I don't know why I thought of that.
Okay. You throw a coin and it gives you a number between 1 and 3? Wait a minute.
That's all it does. It's a 3-sided coin that you just get in some... Like, imagine if you just... This character had a 3-sided coin in his inventory, and if you just clicked it, it just showed 1, 2, or 3. Oh. Should have that.
I know not how long...
He's flipping the coin, right? And if it can land on one of 3 sides of the coin, then...
Yeah, I don't know what sounds so strange about that. It's just
I don't know, it just came to me the other day. I don't know why I thought of it.
It's not a 3-sided coin, though. It's just a coin where you flip it, and it gives you a number between 1 and 3.
The coin sprite looks like a normal coin, and it just says the 3-sided coin, and you can just flip it, and it just gives you 1 of 3.
Yeah. Can't buy a weapon or something? I never talked to you before. Yes, I know. Okay, so... Yeah, my first thought when I'm doing 1 damage to a boss is that the problem is not my strength stat. It's something else. I need like a MacGuffin or something.
Or you're not doing the right type of damage?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
something like that. Or sometimes these games will just like have an item that allows you to do damage to this type of enemy. Oh shit. Nah. Nah, not in the mood. Okay, you're going in here. And that's a normal buckler. Alright. No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I've explored this entire area. I probably have to talk to somebody.
The first time I heard this track, I was just nose to the grindstone, just grinding out FF7 Rebirth.
Yeah.
God. You ever like you're playing a game and it's like hard and it's like daunting and so you get into that mood where you don't stop. You just completely emotionless, just keep winning, you just keep going in and losing and losing and losing and losing and just do it. I'm going to do it. I don't care.
I have gotten into this mode before where like I'm feeling actual hunger pangs and I won't give in because I just need to get this stupid I I gotta get the stupid tower for this robot kid, and I gotta get all of them, or else I'll have to do it later. It's like
I had long since beaten FF7 Rebirth, and I was in the final 200 hours of trying to do everything, and and I had just gotten it down to just the almost impossible things.
Oh yeah.
And I was just fuck it, I'll just do it, and I had a few different soundtracks on my phone, and I had E6 and a few other ones, and I just listened to them as I was just grinding out VR missions and the stupid every single tournament match in Gold Saucer, all of them. I just did all of them.
Yeah.
And this is the first time I heard this.
Yeah, that's insanity.
So now I associate it with that.
Oh. So now you're gonna think like, hey, remember that FF7 song that was only in the remake? What the hell?
What was that?
What was that one? That was kind of weird. Okay, Guardian Ceremony?
Listening to music
that's how you work.
Listening to music that's not from the game I'm playing helps me to just, like, stop thinking about it and just force myself through it.
Maybe that's it. Maybe your Guardian Spirit changes the type of damage you use. I don't know. There's so much text I haven't paid attention to because I'm streaming. And that's becoming a major problem.
It's so hard to play some games streaming.
Yeah, it really is. It's hard to play most games streaming. Well, especially, like, most people aren't, like, duo streamers that, like, would rather not do it solo and like to have somebody else on to play off of. Almost nobody actually does that.
Yeah, why? Why not?
Yeah, it's a good...
It must be so boring.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're trying to entertain like a silent group of people. It's kind of... I don't know, man. Do better.
Do better.
Do better, bro.
I keep hearing that everywhere. That sounds like a you problem. Skill issue. Rest in peace, Bozo.
Can I do this? I'm starting to think I might just be able to do this.
I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
When you realize you can do it. It's worse. When you realize you can do it, it's worse than realizing you can't.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck, I can do it. God damn it. And you just realize, I just gotta dodge. I just gotta keep dodging. I can eventually do it.
Yeah, but, like, obviously I'm not doing the right thing, but what if I can do it? Okay, is there, like, a thing in the...
By beating it the wrong way and continuing, you've missed some very critical gameplay mechanic you should have known by now. I've beaten games like that before, without learning something. And I didn't know I was playing on extremely extreme hard mode.
Ooh, what's this? Money.
Like, I didn't know. I was 10.
Yeah.
You beat this without doing... Well, you beat this without leveling up once.
I didn't know. Didn't know you had to allocate your points. What the hell? Then you actually do it, and oh, that's how hard the game is supposed to be. Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh.
And what you thought was because your understanding of games is limited. What you thought was the last boss is actually like the third boss.
I love Gen Alpha growing up with Switch Joy-Con drift and thinking games just control bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty key, no?
Uh-huh. I kind of
Somebody told me a story before where, what'd you say?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, somebody told me a story once where they had to help their younger cousin or something beat a boss in Zelda Breath of the Wild or whatever on the Switch, and this kid, he just thought he was bad at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't understand that it was drift. He didn't know what drift was. He didn't understand.
Yeah.
He thought that not being able to move right was a part of the game.
Yeah, they
And
trust
so
the devs when they shouldn't.
yeah, so the older person beat this boss for him, and he just said it was just a drift. That's why it was hard. It was so drifty, it was unbelievable. And he had to do a bunch of shit to just barely get through it, and he said it was just so pathetic. I don't remember that in the N64.
Mm-hmm.
A controller that supposedly has a bad analog stick, supposedly.
Well, it did. You can feel it.
They still work, though.
Yeah, they work.
Mine still work.
See, the problem has changed from one thing to another. Like the N64, it would
Yeah.
disintegrate, and it would start to like get loose, right? And but it would correct for its own dead zone. But now controllers just don't do that anymore.
I wonder if there's going to be a dark dystopian future where kids just think that like they're going to play a game that doesn't have gacha shit in it, so they think they're losing because they didn't pay. But there's no pay
Yeah.
option. It's not like that.
Yeah.
And they're trying to search around for how to buy stuff with real money, but you can't.
Well,
I thought I just should have bought something. I shot it. I can't. What? I couldn't beat Xanadu next because I couldn't get the battle pass.
maybe that's what's going on right now.
Oh.
Maybe I need I need like a maybe I need an ethereal boost, and I need to collect some.
Yeah, like imagine if it's the year 2060 and someone's playing this very old game that they just got working called Xanadu Next, and this guy's 12, and he's looking for the battle pass thing.
Okay, I'm gonna actually read this and comprehend it. That might help. Ended with lessons in etiquette during the evening hours. Day in and day out, the strict regimen remains all throughout this time. I mustn't dwell. No, dwell, please. Tell me how to beat the dragon. So my intent to record those positive events of my day as well. Yeah, okay. That's it? Just lore? Alright. This better have secrets in it. Homeland Kublai Khan. No, he's just telling me about freaking Xanadu. I don't care. Give me an Eden or something. That sounds nicer.
Yeah, what? I know they didn't come up with the word Xanadu on their own. I'm just gonna look it up.
Yeah, it's something. I don't know what it's from, but
I've heard it before. I'm
yeah.
just gonna try to.
He's just telling me about the devil Galsus.
The name Xanadu originates from Mongolian.
Okay.
Where it is derived from the word Shangdu, meaning the upper capital or Mongolian city. The name of this, the roots of this name trace back to the time of Kublai Khan, the Mongolian emperor and founder of the Yuan dynasty in China.
Mm-hmm.
It means, in English, a very impressive and beautiful place. So it's like the Mongolian word for like a city, but it also means like nice place.
Okay.
And it sounds cool. I mean, let's be honest, we picked it because it sounds cool. But it's something like I don't know, like Atlantis, Shangri-La, El Dorado, you know, that type of thing.
I like Shangri-La too. That's a nice name.
I like Sneed's Feed and Seed.
Well, yeah. That originates from English in the Springfield region.
Well, I'm from Springfield. I never heard Sneed's Feed and Seed.
Really?
Oh no, it's an Albany expression.
Well, do you drive a fancy German car?
Yeah, and I wear fancy Gucci loafers, German Gucci loafers. I bought these from a hobo. Homer got his shoes from a hobo.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of my chair this stream?
It's it's there. I can hear it. It's not bad though.
Well, that's a bunch of bullshit because this is a different chair.
Oh, it's a different chair.
Yeah, this is
Oh.
a stay awake chair.
I'm sorry I didn't.
You can still hear some. Yeah, you can hear some wood.
Yeah, you can. I can hear wood rubbing against wood. That's probably it.
Yeah, it's because I'm Pinocchio. My butt's made of wood.
I'm sorry I didn't understand
Wood
your.
rubbing against wood.
I'm sorry I didn't recognize your chair's voice.
I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with your game. I don't know what that means either. I've been hearing it. I think it's something Charles Barkley said, or Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh yeah, wasn't familiar with your game. Yeah.
Wait.
Damn it! I blew it up. Damn me all to hell.
Damn it all to hell.
Speaking of The Simpsons, I noticed how often The Simpsons likes to make a direct and blatant Planet of the Apes reference.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's one of their favorite things to do.
I love that movie.
Uh-huh. Oh, this is a puzzle, isn't it? Alright, I think I know what we're doing.
I love the Planet of the Apes stage play version with Phil Hartman playing
No?
or Troy McClure playing Charlton Heston's role in Planet of the Apes, where they sing Dr. Zaius.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah,
favorite.
that's a good one. They really made a monkey out of me. There are monsters before this point, too. Okay, man, I expected this to be more clear, to be honest. I don't have the first clue what I'm supposed to be doing. Which wouldn't be the first time. Wait, what was that crystal I got from here? Hold on. Where is that? No, that was the spirit, was it? Yeah. Okay. SP 1221, yes. What is that? Yeah, I got no idea, man. And what is this? Do I have to kill these guys? I might as well. If I can... I'm doing damage to them. Okay, these guys are dead. Oh no, not all of them. That was it. Alright, so this is the... It's probably the exact thing I need. Coinage. Right here. Yeah. What is this? Guardian card Sorcerian.
Yeah, a Japanese person wrote that.
Yeah, Sorcerian.
They always put the description before the noun.
Yeah.
Guardian card Sorcerian.
All my magic power increases? Where is it? Do I just have it?
I wish this game was called
Oh no, that's a spirit.
this
yeah.
game should have been called Fateful Adventure Xanadu. There you go. Something.
Fateful fella Xanadu.
Fateful fella. What a fateful fella he is.
Skill get. Skill get?
Hell yeah.
Where's my... No, that's not it. Skill get? But it's not... I don't have a skill. What the hell? Okay.
Did you press the skill key?
Oh, I forgot the skill key, of course. Go to the church and... get... Wait. Guardian Ceremony. Yeah, so this guy... raises magic power. Okay, bonus points. I have 0. Alright. Level down. You can level down in this. Is interesting.
You should be able to go to your own little apartment and then punch the wall to level down.
Oh wait, I get a weapon or something with my 200, if I can.
Every game needs a punching wall where you can get mad and punch the wall to level down.
Yeah. 25, 30. This is 500. Yeah, all these things are expensive. Huh. So is my magic power magic enough to beat this guy now? I'll try him one more time. No! Don't blow it up. Okay. Yeah, we're good, we're good. One damage. That's insane. What? I'm doing 3 damage now. What? Oh, I'm doing points. What changed? This kind of is the same as that boss from the N-Gage version. Like the dragon that just pivots and shoots fireballs. It's not very evolved.
How hard is the Engage version? God, it looked like it was running bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa. Watch it. Ow! No, don't do that! I just walked out of the... Ah! Damn it. You could just walk out of the arena and reset the boss. By accident.
You can do that in Final Fantasy 16 a bit with some bosses that are on the world map. It really sucks. Because it's happened to me a few times when I was winning.
Yeah.
And I got forced out of their aggro zone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just ended the fight, and I was like, no, what the hell? This very long, drawn-out thing, and then I just
that's miserable.
left its zone. Yeah.
Whoops. Okay, well, I know what I'm doing now.
Harlech Village. Isn't there like an anime about some guy named Harlock?
Harlock? Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's ringing a bell. Doesn't it just ring a bell? Yes, it does.
Doesn't it just make a bell toll?
For whomst does it toll?
Me. When I remember something familiar to something you just said, you just mentioned. Captain? What's that, Link?
It's just Captain. All you can see is Captain.
Captain.
No,
yeah.
It's Captain Harlock.
Oh, yeah.
This is where I heard it. Also known as Captain Harlock, the English release of Endless Odyssey and some Japanese materials, is a fictional character and protagonist of space pirate Captain Harlock.
Ooh.
Of course.
There, that was easy. What the hell? I just needed a little bit more output, I guess. Damage-wise. I guess we're dealing with like a really narrow stat threshold.
Yeah.
Where like a small number of points can mean a lot.
Yeah, so are we keeping the numbers small in this game? Like, are we not going to see 99999999999?
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean, I just beat that thing doing 5 points per hit. I gotta freaking save.
They should really just remake this game and just change it so that a lowercase letter B is at the end of every damage text window, so it means billion, so you don't get to feel like a cuck.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't worry, I'm doing 1 billion damage. It's okay.
What do you mean? We're not just adding random numbers to the end of every damage display. What would make you think that? No, you're actually doing random amounts of damage within the range of 6 billion.
Imagine if this game was just called Captain.
Captain.
Captain? What the hell? Why is this whole game called Captain?
Then you check Wikipedia, and there's an entire page that's just list of properties, list of intellectual properties named Captain, and it just goes on and on and on and on. And there's there's like hundreds of franchises. They're all named Captain. No key. Yeah, I like the purchasable key idea, but I don't know about its implementation.
It's been floating around now for probably close to 15 years.
Mm-hmm. In this game, it's just an odd feeling when you go through one key door and there's another key door right behind it. As if it's like, oh no, you were supposed to have 2 keys. Always have 2 keys.
That's alright.
I hope you learned your lesson.
Keys left. It's not a problem yet. I still have 97 keys. It's not a problem yet.
Okay, there's 3 of them. I got a potion. I'm good. Yeah, maybe like we can convince Falcom to make a game where you start with 100 keys. Like the next Xanadu game. Oh, in this one you start with 100 keys. Isn't that nice?
Enemies don't drop money.
Enemies don't drop money, and you can't buy keys. You can only sell them. Ah, yeah, smashing pumpkins. Oh yeah, I'm starting to miss because I neglected my what is it? Holy shit, I can't place the word. Accuracy stat. Yeah.
Accuracy?
Yes, that word.
You ever see those RPGs where they don't have these stats right, and it's like something like speed affects your accuracy?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't. Here's this RPG. The stats are speed, strength, agility, luck, and athletics.
And I can't stand it when attack isn't something like strength or attack. It's like constitution or something that makes no sense at all. Ah, another one? You're kidding. What's the deal with all these boxes?
Instead of having an accuracy stat, it just should be luck. Why isn't it luck? Luck should determine whether or not you can hit something.
Yeah. It really feels like there should be a secret up here somewhere. No? Guess not. No, don't look like there's anything here either. Nor here. That's odd. This is a key door too! They're all key doors! They're all key doors! There's key doors all the way down! Ow! Ow! Okay. Not smart. You were shitting with me.
Is this japes? Are you draping me right now?
They're all key doors. Every door is a key door. The non-key doors were just a tutorial thing. What's the point of locking every single door? You don't put a lock on every door. You wouldn't lock your, like, closet.
Now you got me thinking. Imagine if every door in your house was locked, and you had to have a bunch of keys to go anywhere.
And you just have, like, you have OCD where you have to lock every door when you leave, or else you don't feel safe.
Yeah, but if you wake up in the middle of the night and you got to puke or you're really sick and you can't get to the bathroom, you're trying to figure out the keys to get out of your room and then into the bathroom. You need 2 keys to go to the toilet.
Okay, bones. Shit, I don't have bones. Oh, God. Okay. This is odd. I like it. It's weird. I hate it. I like it.
Not enough of my bones are broken.
Not enough of my bones. Not enough of my bones are broken, because if they were, I could take them out and sell them to the shopkeeper.
In this world, bone dust is used for everything, and it's so valuable, people will remove some of the bones they don't need just to dust them.
And that's where the bone removing machine comes in.
Yeah. Wait, we were playing that Lord of the Rings game, and we invented an NPC that asks you to find some of his bones or something. Remember that? Something like that. I need you to find 12 of my bones.
I misplaced them.
I fell down and dropped my bones. You should... How come we don't have a game where you can't lose a chromosome and become Down syndrome afflicted? Why not? Or get a chromosome. I don't know how it works. Do you get a chromosome or lose a chromosome when you become Down syndrome affected?
It's a status condition. It's like you just get a little icon with like a picture of a face with the eyes too far apart.
Oh
shit! I'm downed. I'm downied.
I'm downsed. You have to go to a genetic doctor and he'll get your chromosomes set up right. That'll get you straight. Don't worry. That'll get you sorted out.
We'll hook you up with a couple extra. We'll give you all your hormones back, and a little something extra. One more
chromosome. I think not hormones.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should be able to get hormones. You should.
No,
we need.
We'll hold on. My thought was incomplete because I had it backwards, but we'll wrench out that one extra chromosome, and we'll take one extra out, just for good measure.
We're gonna mix up a standard combat cocktail for you.
Yeah.
That's the first thing they say to you in Cruelty Squad. Something like that. Remember that? Where you start and the handler says he gave you like some basic combat cocktail.
Shit. That's not what I expected.
Yeah, they really should. Instead of RPGs having poison and stupid shit like that, you should really just get autism, diabetes, Down syndrome, and you go to a doctor, and he has some kind of weird machine that like rebuilds your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
5 keys. This is ridiculous.
Fight. I went to this boss fight and I got hit so hard I became autistic.
Wait. And that's represented in game.
Yeah.
Like if your spells aren't organized correctly, you start freaking out. And you get a little. What? Oh, am I this far back? No. Yeah, the chests do refill. It's real. Like if you leave an old chest for long enough, it'll refill with like a little bit of gold. You can thank the dungeon man for that. The dungeon man explores the dungeon and refills all the chests with little bits of gold for explorers
It's
who...
me, Dungeon Man. I found Dungeon Man. I found him.
Do you think it hurts Dungeon Man when we explore him?
It's like Earthbound. Like that guy becomes a dungeon.
Yeah, yeah. You remember that surprisingly good line from Adventure Time?
Yeah.
Or like, do you think it hurts Meat Man when he gives us his meat?
Yeah. How could we forget?
How could you forget? Like, very ahead of its time. Oh, what's this? Moonstone. Okay, so that's your warp whistle thing.
No, we need freaking warp potion.
Yeah, you need a warp potion. That's more accurate.
I need a warp needle.
A warp chromosome.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what if... Wait a minute. What if you have to... Oh, jeez, the range on that. What if there's a game where you start off with Down syndrome, and you have to install different chromosomes for different effects?
Sounds good.
And you go to the questionable...
You can only teleport back to the town if you have Down syndrome. It's something that Down syndrome people can do. We just didn't find out yet.
Yeah, just like in real life. Ah, son of a malarkey. What's down here? No. Wait. Yes? Ooh, that's instant death. Damn. I thought my health would start going down or something, but holy crap. Who just instantly drops dead in the water? Okay, I need like 7 keys, I think. Weird. Oh, whoops. Oh man, it's been 2 hours already. 2.5 almost. To Booler. Ugh. Okay, what am I?
I feel like I picked up something called a moonstone like 100 times in my life.
Yeah,
Different game. Something that's like a little.
that's the thing in
moon.
that's the thing in Link to the Past. Link to the Past has a moonstone.
I think I picked it up in Silent Hill
A
3.
moon
I think
pearl,
I picked it up
yeah.
in Eternal Ring. I think I picked it up in a bunch of different shit. Pokemon, probably.
Did that still hit me? Oh. Phooey. Stop killing me, man. Oh, boy, this ain't good.
You ever play those games Brandish?
No.
That might be interesting.
Brandish. What's that?
It's another Falcom thing that's like this.
Oh.
Hold on.
I guess we're in the Falcom rabbit hole now. No way out.
The
It's like-
wormhole.
Yeah. We've officially started reading One Piece, and now we're a One Piece reader for the rest of our lives. We're officially waiting for Berserk.
I'm waiting for, well, all kinds of things, but I'm waiting for Stone Ocean.
Yeah.
anime. I'm waiting for other things that I just forgot about. Because I'm just trying to. Okay, wait, where? Brandish. Okay. Brandish is a top-down view dungeon crawler game. The original version of the game uses mouse controls. Oh, okay. Oh, that reminds me of something that we just... That's a real blast from the present.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, that didn't know.
Brandish, Brandish 2, Brandish 3, Brandish 4. It's just really not... It's really not a big help here. I'm trying to figure what... Is there a new one on anything? Seems like there's a PSP game. Of course.
Wow. Wait, so if I use this here... No, wait. No, okay. Something I always liked about dungeon crawlers, compared to, like, JRPGs, WRPGs, is, like, the dipping gameplay. You just dip into the dungeon for a bit, and then go out, and then dip in. Like, you're just kind of popping your head in and out. Because you can't really survive inside the dungeon.
Yeah, it also kind of has a pick up and play kind of idea to it. It's kind of easy just to play.
Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think I won't be fine without a key. I'll just look around for non-key locations. No, it doesn't look like... Oh yeah, that's it. Okay.
Feels like you should be able to drop down, kind of.
In that other room? Yeah, you can.
Yeah, it feels like... What'd you say?
I already did. I was already down there.
Right. I mean jump down, like, you know, from the top level.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I said drop down. Maybe you didn't hear me. But, it just kind of feels like maybe we should have a Pokemon, like, you know, drop down but not jump up thing. I don't know.
Pokemon?
You know how Pokemon, you can, like, go down but not up? Those little hills.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. That's right. Wait a minute, is this what you mean? Hold on. Well, actually, never mind. I gotta... I'll be trapped in there anyway. Okay, so this isn't a key door. Awesome. However, it is a drown door. Will I survive? Yes, I will. Okay.
It's kind of interesting. You have to be able to survive the water to get to the other side. Do you have, like, a breathing stat? Or is it affected by something?
I don't think so. I'm sure you get, like, an item. 400 gold, that's a lot. You get, like, an item, probably, that lets you breathe twice as long.
No, it should be tied to a stat. so you can eventually be able to go to that really, really deep spot you remember from earlier on. Wow. I just gotta walk through the ocean to get to this thing, and I need to have my breathing stats so high.
I'm gonna risk drowning. No, wait. I want to make this optimal.
We've managed to avoid drowning.
Oh.
You can jump down. Okay.
Oh, you got another guardian card. Oh, that guy looks weird. Okay,
Durandal.
Get me the hell out of here. No!
Heard that word before.
I didn't make it.
Just barely. Come on.
Come on now, what the hell? Yeah.
Return to where you left Pocket Merchant. But yeah, Pocket Merchant, you can buy stuff. Once you take him out of your pocket, you plant him wherever you were standing. That's where he stays.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And you can buy stuff from him, but he doesn't leave that spot. You have to remember where you put him. And it costs money to put him back in your pocket to use later.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's where you make the dire decision to sell precious keys in the middle of a dungeon to get through a dangerous area or something where you haven't saved in 2 hours.
The Pocket Mage He should also be able to die if you don't clear out the enemies in a room.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And then you have to go back all the way back to town to get to hire a new pocket merchant.
Mm-hmm.
And the first pocket merchant's free. The second one is 100 gold. Third one is 200, and then 400, and then 800, and then 1600, and then 3200, and eventually you just can't afford it.
Wait a minute, I forgot. I need keys. It's a bad game for forgetful people who can't remember how many keys they need. Screw it. It's all keys. It's all keys.
How come you can't be randomly visited by the key fairy?
The key fairy. Yeah. Well, that's how you can squeeze out a win even if you use too many keys. Because, like, the key fairy will show up randomly, very rarely, and give you one key.
But if you save after having used a key fairy key, it puts a fairy icon next to your save logo forever.
Yeah.
Cheater.
There should also be like a very good reason to drop your keys and leave them in the dungeon, and so that you have to remember where they are. I don't know how that will work though.
Just make your inventory space impossibly small, so that you leave a key somewhere, and keys they don't stack, they all take up a slot. So you got to get really clever and leave a key here so you can pick up a very necessary healing item.
Mm-hmm. You can push heavy boxes with the ruby equipped. Okay. Kind of a weird thing to find this early. But, like, where do you put it? Right here? What was that? I didn't see that. Oh, the gate. Okay.
It's hidden.
Oops. Oh, he's coming back. They come back? They fly now? Oh. Oh, there's another boss. Big slime. Oh yeah, the devs love this boss.
I feel like I fought this thing a million times too. Man, it's fun.
Yeah, the slime that splits into smaller pieces.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I can probably just spam magic. Okay, now this guy. Uh-oh. I have just enough to do this. That's a lot of money. Okay. Let me guess, key door. key door. And what the hell is this? Keystone discus. That's for the other. That's for the little the weird mechanism door in the other room. But I can't. Oh wait, I have a potion. We're good. That's for this. Wow. Now what? Alright. Oh, I found the elevator room. Sluice gate 1 switch. Okay. What did that do? Fine, whatever. Oh, I drained some of the water. Or no, I blocked it off. And now I can get in here. Ooh. Very nice. That's never been done before. Tabooler. Money. And this guy. Watch it. Alrighty.
If you could, you know how in a video game water is kind of like a thing that you can just be inside and it slows you down, usually?
Yeah.
Like you can see fine. You don't feel the water getting in your eyes or your ears. It just changes the color of the things around you, like blue.
Mm-hmm.
And you just walk through it but slow.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like that in real life, would you, like, do it? Would you try it?
Yeah, I mean, if you know when, like, say it works exactly like this game, and you know exactly when you're gonna just drop dead in the water, then, I mean, it might be worth the risk in some cases.
Just imagine if you were on a boat, and there was a boat beside you, and both boats had a ladder on the side
Mm-hmm.
that you knew went all the way down to the bottom. Would you try it? To go to the other boat? Like, would
And
you
you
do
don't
it?
know if you can even make it to the bottom of the ladder.
You can see your oxygen bar above your head.
Yeah.
So you know, like...
Well, you know that once you've made it, once the bar's gone down halfway, you just have to immediately turn around and go the other way. As long as you don't trip and fumble on anything. Because then you're screwed.
Imagine if you saw someone, you were on a boat, and you saw someone just walk off the boat, and then 10 minutes went by, and you saw a guy climbing onto the other boat in the distance.
Oh my god.
And he didn't swim. He just walked along the bottom.
I'm just gonna run there, it's faster.
I can't swim. I'll just walk along the bottom. I'll be fine. I have a huge oxygen bar. Watch. It might be interesting if you had scuba gear and you were really good at scuba diving and you just put on lead boots or something.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy gear, went off the boat, sunk right to them, and then just like undo to climb back up.
Ooh.
That's how you got. How did you increase your buoyancy in order to get up off the floor?
You're starting to
I
cut
left
out.
my iron boots behind.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, I think it's time to. I think it's time to end. We've seen what this thing's all about. And we've seen how many polygons it has.
We've seen all 16 polygons.
Hmm. 1 polygon per bit. Alright, well that's it. What's Xanadu next? And next time, it'll be Xanadu Final.
Xanadu again.